What is happening to our farmlands? Like, we literally have global elites going into farm, buying up farmlands, sending away the farmers. And you might even think they want to plant, they want to expand their business. No, this has done all in the name of climate change. And it's getting really creepy because they are not using the farm for anything. They are just buying it up and sending away farmers. Take a listen to this.
We've lost 536,543 farms. Over 500,000 farms gone. At the same time, we've lost 165 million acres of farmland.
Now let's talk about climate change. Now, the video we just watched talk about how climate change is a scam. I wouldn't say it's a scam. To me, I see climate change as an excuse this global elites use to carry out their tragedy, right? They want to do something to the earth, they want to do something in the environment, but they need to have an excuse. And that's where climate change comes in. So if you check up the definition of climate change can be defined as a shift in weather temperature over time, maybe a shift in the pattern, say shift in how it rains, shift in how it winds. And that's the basic definition of climate change. But is that really climate change? Because is there really a climate change? I mean, that is something we should ask ourselves, because when anything disastrous happens, it's all blamed on climate change. The globalists tell us we shouldn't use our cars, we should start using electric cars that don't emit CO2 because of climate change, yet they fly in private jets that emit a million times what that car emits. I am going to say it again, climate change for me is an excuse cooked up by the global elites just to carry out their tragedy. Now I want you to take a listen to the founder of the Weather Channel. So he has something to say about climate change. I mean, he founded the Weather Channel that we all listen to today. You will think he should be an advocate for climate change, but you might think wrong. Take a listen to this.
Let me bring in John Coleman. He's in San Diego this morning. Thank you for being here.
It's nice to be on CNN. Hello to all your viewers. I resent you calling me a denier. That is a word meant to put me down. I'm a skeptic about climate change. I was the founder of the Weather Channel, not the co-founder.
And I'm glad you did, because I am addicted to the Weather Channel. I watch a lot of cable news.
Now, hold on just a minute. I'm not done. CNN has taken a very strong position on global warming that it is a consensus. Well, there is no consensus in science. Science isn't a vote. Science is about facts. And if you get down to the hard, cold facts, there's no question about it. Climate change is not happening. There is no significant man-made global warming now. There hasn't been any in the past, and there's no reason to expect any in the future. There's a whole lot of baloney, and I regret it's become political instead of scientific, but the science is on my side.
I don't think we're going to come to a conclusion about the topic right here. What I do wonder, though, is when you see...
because you wouldn't allow it to happen on CNN. But I'm happy that I got on the air and got a chance to talk to your viewers. Hello, everybody. There is no global warming.
What I do wonder is when you see the government, when you see NASA, when you see other institutions say that 97% of climate scientists agree, do you think they're making it up? What I don't understand is how you square that.
Well, that's a manipulated figure, and let me explain it to you. The government puts out about $2.5 billion directly for climate research every year. It only gives that money to scientists who will produce scientific results that support the global warming hypothesis. They don't have any choice. If you're going to get the money, you got to support their position. Therefore, 97% of the scientific reports published support global warming. Why? Because those are the ones the government pays for, and that's where the money is. That doesn't make it true. That only makes it bought and paid for. The money goes in circles.
I'm not a scientist, so I'm not going to try to refute you on the facts.
That's the truth.
I'll simply say that the vast majority...
Please stand back from this issue and let the two sides be on the air.
Oh, wow, yeah, they didn't even allow him to talk. I mean, the presenter literally cutting it off because he has something to say. I know we all want to believe these guys. I know we all just want to have it in this heart that these guys want good for us. But you will be naive to think that these things are mere theories and they are not real, because they are very real. There are people cooking up these terrible lies to sell to the public. Because one thing about control is having an agenda that lures people, agenda that is rooted in fear. So when we have disastrous events, and I'm not going to call any different kind of events, oh, this and this, and it's all blamed on climate change. Is it really climate change? Is it really climate change? Because you guys advocating for climate change, the globalists advocating for climate change, are not doing what they're telling us to do. They said we should stop driving our car, our gas vehicles, and we should just all start using electric vehicle or no vehicle at all. Why they fly in private jets and emit carbon, millions of carbon that thousands of vehicles emit. So what are your thoughts on that?